Yeah, in this video we are going to discussing about what is object and what is a class. So, until now we are seeing about Java is a object oriented program which is mainly using to objects inside a program. So, before going to object oriented programming concept, what is object and what is a class? The thing earlier class we are discussing about object is hiding the information. Object is hiding the information. Hiding the information means by basic level itself it gives the protection to our data. It gives the protection to our data. And what is the class? The thing is the class which is the class is user defined data type. User defined data type. The class is a user defined data type, and class is a blueprint. It is a blueprint, and it is a collection of objects objects and members 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 and methods. It is a collection of object, members and methods. The thing is object which is using to hide the information, and it gives the protection by basic level, and object is derived from class. Object is derived from class. By seeing the statement, what is the class and what is the object, what is the deriving. The thing is we have different classes in one applications. The thing is in Java program everything is working like classes. Every program have classes, so we have to deal with the classes. So to work with the classes we have to know about memory management. So in this memory management, who will create and who will be given? Generally JVM is dealing with the JVM. The thing is here class A is there, and we are going to share with the class B. See, the thing is if we want to share or if we want to interact with one class to another class, we are interacting with the objects. The objects is nothing but it is a identifier which is derived from the class, and object is hides the information, and the class is a blueprint which is which is a collection of classes. It is a collection of members and methods and objects. Here Java is an object oriented programming language, and complete Java language is built on classes and objects. Java is also known as strong object oriented programming language. OOPS is a programming approach which provides solution to problems with the help of algorithms based on real world. It uses real world approach to solve a problem. So object oriented technique offer better and easy way to write program than procedural program models such as C, ALGOL, Pascal. Main features of OOPS: inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, abstraction, data binding, and security. So what are the things we have? We will see in this one. Class. In Java everything is encapsulated under classes. Class is the core of Java language. Class can be identified as a template or blueprint that describe the behaviors and state of a particular entity. A class defines new data type. Once defined, This new type can be used to create object of that type. Object is an instance of class. You may also call it as physical existence of a logical template class. A class is declared using class keyword. A class contains both data and code that operate on the data. The data or variable defined within a class are called instance variable, and the code that operates on this data is known as methods. For rule for Java class, a class can have only public or default, no modifiers or access specifier, or it can be either abstract, final, or concrete. Normal classes, it must have the class keyword, and class must be followed by a legal identifier. It may opt optional extend one part class. By default it will be extended java.lang.object. It may optionally implement any number of common like any number of comma separated interfaces. The classes variables and methods are declared within a set of curly braces. Each .java source file contains only one public class. A source file may contain any number of default visible classes. Finally, the source file name must match the public class name, and it must have a dot suffix. And the method in a Java. Method describes behavior of an object. A method is a collection of statements that group together to perform an option. The syntax for method is return type, return type, method name, and parameter list, and body of the method name. Example for method is here return type is a string and modifier is a public, get name and string st. St is a parameter. This is the method sample method. Public string get name are here. Public is a modifier and string is a return type. Get name is a method name and st is a parameter list. A modifier or access type of method. We will discuss it in detail later. A method may return a value. Data type of a value written by a method is declared in method heading. Actual name of a method, value passed to a method, method body, collection of statement that defines what method does. Parameters versus argument. While talking about method, it is important to know difference between two terms, parameter and argument. Parameter is a variable defined by method that receives values when the method is called. Parameter are always local to the method. They don't have scope outside the method, while argument is a value that is passed to a method when it is called. So that is the difference between the method and argument. Call by value and call by reference. There are two ways to pass an argument to a method. Call by value. In this approach, copy of an argument value is passed to a method. Changes made to the argument value inside a method will have no effect. In this case, public class test is a class name. Public void call by value, we are asking for x value, and here the value x will be function call. So we are sending the x value here. And call by reference. In this reference of argument is passed to a method. Any changes made inside the method will affect the argument list. Public class test. Int x is equal 10, int y is equal 20. Public void call by reference. Public test system dot in Java. When you pass a primitive type to a method, it is passed by a value, whereas when you pass an object of an any type to a method, it is passed as a reference. And method overloading and remaining concept we will see in the later videos. And try to log in webion.com, and so many videos available for Java, .NET and DBMS and catch me later videos.